This is something that has been baffling me. I went to one NIPOST office recently, and I wanted to make use of their convenience. It's Nitelo, sorry, post office, post office, NIPOST. NIPOST, not NIPOST. So I wanted to make use of their convenience because I was pressed. So I asked those guys the other day that can I can they direct me to where I will use myself? And the guy was telling me that those convenience I'm still there. I'm talking of right inside the premises of that NIPOST. I tell you that these conveniences I'm seeing there are about 3 conveniences that I'm seeing there that I have to pay to make use of the convenience. And I was surprised and I said, why should I pay? If I want to use myself in a government establishment such as this, you mean that government does not provide convenience for you guys? Then you staff that are working here, how do you use yourself? And the guy was telling me that, is it not Nigeria? Are you not in Nigeria here? I didn't know of anything. Do you know of anything? That convenience I'm talking about is built right inside the premises of that NIPOST office. And there's this inscription written and placed on top of the door. On the door, public toilet here. Public toilet means a toilet that's used by public. But the issue is, do we need to pay to use the public toilet inside the federal government offices? That's the question I'm asking. If I say a public toilet outside the premises of a federal government office or a ministry office or a parastatals that is outside a public toilet that is outside these offices, yes, I know that, yes, I need to pay to make use of it. But this one is right inside the premises, right inside the heart of this NIPOST office. I was asked to pay to make use of that toilet. In fact, I got angry that yes, I said there's something to pay to make use of this toilet inside the premises of this NIPOST. I better go out and make use of the toilet that is the public one outside and pay. And I got angry. I haven't quarreled with those guys that were there. And I left the place. I didn't pay and I didn't make use of it. I went out and make use of the toilet outside, which is a private one. The question is this: are they doing that to raise money to take care of the premises? Is that part of the business of NIPOST, or is that part of the business of federal government offices and parastatals? If it's not the NIPOST, we don't know what is happening in other government establishments. But this is just a little thing I just discovered, which is, I think, is very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong for me to pay before I could use a convenience in a federal government office. I wouldn't want to mention the location, the actual place that this thing happened, but please, let's be on the watch out. Thank you.